you can see the rights violations, right?
Yeah, that's not fine.
So, is there a humane way of killing something?
No. No, absolutely not.
Raising dogs to torture them?
That's wrong. Torturing human beings and animals is wrong.
What about killing them?
Look, if I kill a fish to eat, I'm okay with it. If you kill a fish just for killing it, I'm not okay with it. If you take a fish out and you torture it by keeping it in the air just for your pleasure, that's of course not okay.
If I understand correctly, you still think it's okay to kill animals for food, right?
Yes.
What characteristic is there present in a cow or a chicken that if a human would have this characteristic, you would say, okay, let's kill this human for food?
I can't tell you a certain characteristic that a human being has that an animal doesn't have. But, you know, if an animal would have them, then we shouldn't be killing them. Or if a human being would have that, we should be killing human beings. I can't give you a correct answer because I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't have an answer for that.
How would you argue against someone raising or keeping humans and then killing them?
Well, first and foremost, humans are my species, right? A cow is not my species.
Okay.
Human beings are my species. If somebody kills a human being, that's probably the worst thing you can do on this.
Would you be against, for example, slaughtering Homo erectus, a different species of humanoids?
It's still wrong if you think about orangutans or chimpanzees.
You wouldn't be okay with chimpanzees.
There is no sense. There is no sense in keeping a chimpanzee and then killing it or torturing it. There is no sense in that. But cattle is for food. If you torture it, it's wrong. If you treat it in the right way, I'm okay with that. Do you see the fine line?
Not really, because you're saying cattle is for food, but then I'm asking for a characteristic, and then you cannot name me one.
I think the big difference for me, where I draw the line, is the purpose, right? What's the purpose of this guy keeping human beings and torturing them and killing them?
I'm just saying someone is raising humans for consumption now.
Consumption of what?
Of human flesh. Let's just say there's a species that looks like a human but is not a human.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I can't give you an answer. I've never thought about it.
Do you know how many animals are bred into existence every year?
Billions.
Trillions, including fish.
Probably trillions.
Because
Yeah, I
so
believe that.
you're breeding them into existence.
Yeah.
We wouldn't accept the same thing with humans
Oh, absolutely.
if we were breeding humans into existence.
Absolutely. Should that be lowered? 100% agree. Is that environmentally good? Yes. Should we eat less meat? 100% agree. Should we go from one extreme to another? Absolutely no. Absolutely no.
Yeah, it's just you have to remember that there's a victim involved. Then inability to understand veganism is inability to get into the shoes of the victim.
But here's the thing. I don't think animals are per definition victims if they are used for food. They become victims if we industrialize the way we keep animals and we lower the standards to a degree that it becomes absolutely wrong. And this is what we saw is wrong. There's not much more to say to that. This is wrong.
Is it possible to care for something while you're killing them? If a murderer was raising their humans in a very nice way, giving them, I don't know, baths and massages, and then was killing them, would you say the murderer cares for humans?
I don't think that's a good comparison.
He gives them massages, bubble baths, and at the end, when their interest is in their life being extended, as is in the case for cows, they want to keep on living just like us. If we look at the animal on the slaughterhouse screaming, they don't want to die.
Okay, I understood. Our culture has adjusted to that. Our religion has adjusted to that. Our way of living has adjusted to that.
But also slavery existed for a long time as well, and then people stood up. That's the idea, that animal abuse becomes legalized to become not acceptable.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely right. I couldn't agree there more with you.
Veganism is about the abolition of this.